Rick Dhaliwal joining us now. Is it Northview you're at? Westwood? Where are you, Rick?
I wish, Donnie, I was at a golf course, but no, I am not. I am at home. I am playing hurt. Well, I'm playing hurt right now. I'm not 100%. But you know what? Here I am. You guys asked. I came on, and I am here for you.
Okay, don't make us out to be evil here. You wanted to come on. Like I said, you're a trooper. Well, when Rick's talking, by the way, can we get a shot of the tripod? Right? I don't know if we were capable of doing that, but
I'm in a dark room. I can't see. I'm not near a TV.
Rick, you're often in a dark room with a TV. But enough about your Friday nights. Yeah, enough about your Friday nights. You wanted to talk about the Canucks, right? And let's start with Brock Boeser. What do you got?
Well, a lot of Brock Boeser updates. We got some pretty big deadlines coming up with Brock Boeser. We got to qualify him at 7.5 on July 11th. That's not far away. We have a very interesting deadline coming up in 2 days with Brock Boeser. It's called the Club Elected Salary Arbitration Deadline. This is not a good process for anyone to go through. Guys, you guys know arbitration can be tough on the players sometimes, and we know Brock's had a pretty tough year this year with stuff on the private with his
father passing away.
His father passing away. So that process is on Saturday. It's going to be very interesting to see if the Canucks go to Club Elected Salary Arb. The deadline is Saturday. Keep an eye on that. But the other thing I want to say is everyone's talking. They are talking about trying to get a 2 or 3 year deal done. But I've been told this morning they are not close on that. There's not much traction there. There's a lot of work to do on a 2 or 3 year deal. We've always been kind of told by Jim Rutherford and the Canucks that they will qualify him at 7.5, but they are trying to do a 2 or 3 year deal. They're just not there yet on that. So I wanted, there's a lot of deadlines coming up with Brock. They're trying to do a 2 or 3 year deal. I'm not hearing it's close, Donnie. Not at all.
Pierre LeBrun reporting out of Toronto that the Leafs are interested in making Ilya Mikheyev available. What are you hearing?
Okay, so this is a player the Vancouver Canucks like a lot. They have him on their list of free agents that they would go after on July 13th. I always say July 1st, but it's July 13th.
Yep.
Look, Donnie, he's not going to come cheap. The Canucks like the player, but do they have the money? And do you want to give up an asset right now, Don, to get the player and then sign him? And then, that's a lot. The one thing that is interesting here is that the agent for Mikheyev is Dan Milstein, who just dealt with the Canucks on Andrei Kuzmenko.
Friend of the show, Rick.
Friend of the show. He's going to get a lot of teams calling him. I will be shocked if the Vancouver Canucks don't poke around and check in what the price would be. They like the player a lot. But I'm just saying, Don, he's not going to be cheap. He's going to cost a lot. And do you really want to give up an asset? So keep an eye on that, though. But the Canucks do like the player.
What do they like about Rick? He can play both sides, right winger, left winger. What do they like about him?
Fast. And what did Rutherford say? And you've been harping on this since day one when the new regime came, Donnie. They're not the fastest team in the NHL. This guy brings a lot of grit. And he's fast, and the Canucks love that about him. And let's just see where this goes. But I just think Vancouver likes this player a lot. I'll be surprised if Milstein doesn't get a call from them. One other tidbit, Donnie, we were talking about Ty Ronning yesterday being qualified by the Rangers. Yeah, I don't get the feeling he will be. Vancouver will be high on his list, but the Canucks are right now sorting through free agents for Abbotsford and Vancouver, and you can't sign Ronning till July 13th anyways. But like we talked about yesterday, Donnie, that could it makes a lot of sense. It just makes a lot of sense for this kid to sign in Vancouver.
Before he goes,
yes.
Derek, I don't know if you could put this tweet up for me, but I'll just read it anyway.
From Pierre?
No, this is towards Dhaliwal. Durant's just tweeted this out, who's coming up next. Don't worry, folks. Dhaliwal's feeling fine. He's asked me to step in and replace him which means I've got updates and will mispronounce every name involved while delivering them.
You know what?
So
Drance is a clown. He called me about a half an hour ago. He was yelling at the top of his lungs. and you know, I got to deal with this guy all the time. He called me about 45 minutes ago. Forget about this guy. Forget about it. And Donnie, hold his feet to the fire on all his stupid predictions. And by the way, he says the Canucks are in on Malkin. Hold his feet. He thinks Malkin's coming to Vancouver. Drance, hold his feet to the fire, Donnie.
You did well with Mikheyev, Rick.
yeah, no kidding.
Just
What do you
beautiful.
mean? Oh, Ilya Mikheyev.
Yeah.
Some names are they're right there. Some names are easy, but some of them are super duper hard, and you know that. Hey, and last thing. Today the Vancouver Canucks no longer have the rights to Nikita Triumphkin. So I want you guys to play Elton John Nikita for me. Just do it. Okay?
Is that why you're off? Are you mourning this? Is that why you're off? Are you mourning today because Trampkin's no longer Canucks property?
Hey, the Canucks let him go for $200,000.
Oh,
but
God.
here's the story for you. No, just stop, Donnie. And as soon as the Canucks were told he's going to sign in Russia, the Canucks spent 45 minutes trying to convince him to come back to Vancouver. I'm telling you, $200,000. They lost the guy, and today they no longer. A tough day for me, Donnie. They no longer own his rights.
And there were people comparing him to Bobby Orr, and one of those people was you.
Stop it. Hey, and Elton John Nikita, play it today, please.
Yeah, we'll get on that. No, we will, in honor of you. Now, in all seriousness, Rick, get better. We want to see you here on. We have tomorrow off, Canada Day.
Yeah.
But get better on Monday. Okay. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what sort of medical facilities they have out there at Northview or Northlands. But
I'm in a dark room. I'm isolated. Believe me, I'm not at the golf course.
Again, not the first time. Get better, my friend. You bet. Rick Dhaliwal from Donnie and Dhali, the team on Check.